avanti, no? Questo com'è? Ancora niente. Si mangia una canna cruda questo. Io non voglio fare questa missione però. Vai, proviamo. Vabbè, facciamo questo. Vediamo.
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father. 29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Ciao Mattia, dove sono? Tutto a posto? Sto giocando a FIFA? Oh, oddio che figo. Oh. E io questione di giorni una prendo per arrivo FIFA. Ah, stai aggiornando Valorant sul computer. Ok. GG. Ok. Cominciamo già con un bel fight. Attenzione, piano, piano.
This one's mine!
Devo ancora scaldare tutto. Chia. Minchia. Che miratini. Cazzo, no. C'è un altro. Sì, ecco. Oh, da qua posso andare. Attenzione, attenzione. Pian piano. Sono una mossa speciale. Oh no. Madonna. L'ho fatto esplodere. Vediamo che ci abbiamo qua. Ah, una bella rossa, dai. Che sto rumore? Oh. Oh, stanno fightando qua. Oh, che cazzo è sta bestia? Madonna. Beh. Che bella, bella. Scappa, scappa. Madonna. Calmati, zia. Tieni questo, ma non devo questo, via, muori. Madonna. Calmati. Che bestia. Che cazzo è successo a questo? Oddio, oddio. Che cazzo ti... Oddio. Che vuol dire questo? Interessante. Qua ho già svuotato. Ah, si scende da qua, sì. E mo? Ah, questo ponticino. Ah, ok. Oh, questa porta prima era chiusa. O mi sbaglio? Era chiusa questa porta. Bisogna avere... Scala teletrasportatore. A posto. Vabbè, io andrei ad ammazzare. Piano però. Vediamo se è girato. È girato. Sembra anche cieco. C'è una bella cestina qua. Piano, 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 piano. Salve per quelli che sono entrati in live. Gioco molto crudo questo. Crudo. Anche la carne è cruda. Che cazzo? Oddio. Calmati. Ma dove è uscito? Madonna. Oh, calmati. Calmati. Ma chi sei? Calmati. Oh, non ho fatto niente. Muori. Chi eri? Madonna. Calmati. Anzi, poi illustriamo un po' qua. Qua è chiuso, giustamente. Ah. Che cavolo vuoi? Oh. Non ho fatto niente. Che sta merda come tirato. Aglio, Mi sto bruciando, cosa? Oh. Vabbè, va. Cioè. Muore. Cosa c'è qua? Artigliere di Prywell. E un altro. Attacca brighe. Sta Francia mi sta un po' ammazzando. Vai, vai. Andiamo. Mamma mia. Madonna, che pompone mi ha dato. Madonna, calmati zio. Tieni. Che bella caduta. Oh, non ho fatto niente. Oh, calmati giù. Oh, cosa c'è? Un'altra ancora. Cosa? Perché esci l'arma? Bene. Sì, va bene. Intanto ancora sto trasmettendo. Big C. Oh là là, che è quello? Un boia. Boiate. Boiate di fuoco. Oh, calmati. L'ha visto. Meno male che ho più di vita questo. Dici che sangue lì. Senza sangue sei morto. Spacchiamo una bella sedia qua. Spacchiamo la sedia. Spacchiamo la sedia. Scellini. 5 scellini. Che sto rumore? La 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 la. Attenzione. Attenzione. Oh. Che sto rumore? Ma c'è la mano. Sì, sono gufo. Così funziona. C'ho pure il virus. Che sono questi numeri? 2 a 1, 6 a 0. Mai sentito questi numeri io. Cos'è il calcio? Che significa cufare? Cos'è il calcio? Sti numeri che mi stai dando, 6 a 0, 2 a 1. Mai sentiti sinceramente.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?"
Cerca per farmi andare in casa.
There's been a fight here.
Una colluttazione. Beh, io di solito mi sbriciolo tutta la casa. Tieni. Tutto il sangue qua. Sgrodolo. Sgrodoloso questo sangue. Che è volato dalla finestra. Beh, aspetta. Prima mi sgrotolo la casa, poi vediamo. Va bene, sgrodolata per
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street.
Sì.
Who could have done that?
Chi potrebbe averlo fatto? Un vampiro sicuramente più forte di noi. Sicuro. Altro sangue.
Where does this blood trail lead?
Where? Chissà. Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas, je ne t'aime. Il community arabo rompono i coglioni. Vado.
I cannot enter.
Sì, I cannot enter.
It's locked.
It's locked. Oh là, c'è uno qua. Lo faccio viso. GG. Se qua diventi forte spacchi tutti, cioè. Mamma mia. Se qua ti evolvi spacchi tutti. Ah, dove esci tu? Oh, calmati, frate. Fratello buono. A terra.
So much blood. Whoever was killed got dried out.
Giusta osservazione. Proprio non c'era arrivato io a questa cosa. Tutto sto sangue, sicuramente questo qua avrà il ciclo, cioè. Sicuramente neanche l'hanno colpito. Perché trascinare questo va aperto? Che la madre. Oh, che tragedia. Bene. Questo c'è la croce. Se c'è la croce, peggio per me. Attenzione. Ma chi è la madre? Ferma, ferma, calmati zio, ferma. Come non l'ho preso? Che mi ha rimandato io? Vabbè, mo si va con le cattive. Ti affetto un po'. Ti affetto un po'. La mai tua carne brucida. Crugida. Oh no. Che è questo?
The marks on this woman's neck were
Che
made
qui
by
non
the
è mia
fangs
madre.
of a vampire.
Beh, un po' più giovane. Sgrodo. Fruga delle tasche di un morto.
Only a
Perfetto.
golden watch in her pockets.
Siamo a Napoli qua? No, siamo a Londra, però. Portare un po' di napolitanità qua. Orologio bellissimo. Lo stato del cadavere.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
Consumati. Il fiore. Rose
This is the
rosse.
very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
I see you. Oh madonna. Chi ci è? Madonna.
Right then. It's a sick
È un
game,
gioco perverso?
but given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Tanto tale che poi vince. Jonathan sgrodolo. Topolino.
I have this thirst for blood.
Tanto voglia che vado là sopra. No. Vado un attimo qua. Con un nascondiglio. Sì, buono, buono, sgrodolo. Buonissimo, sgrodolo. Vediamo cosa c'è. Analizzare. Che ci dà? Siero rigeneranti. Capiamo tutto. Capiamo tutto. Sì. Tengo anche un po' di scorte. Questo devo potenziarlo, penso. Ah, ma devo andare a fare un po' di acquisti. Ah, ok. Non avevo capito. Qua o ti fai questo o ti fai questo. Non lo sapevo, ci ho speccato tutti i materiali qua, gioca. Vabbè, lascio così, fermo, lascio così. Poi devo fare qua. Ah. Se lo potenzia 4 fa tutto quel danno. Mi serve le porte per impugnatura 1, ora mi serve. Voglio potenziare sta bestiona qua. Perfetto. Posso farlo anche a 4 o no? Molto bene. Mi vorrei anche un po' evolvere.
I cannot enter.
Scusate. Sembra questo, Mi posso vedere allo specchio? Tutto rotti, Spacchiamo lo specchio. Bam. Spacchiamo tutto a casa. Spacchiamo pure qua. Bene, mi vorrei anche un po' evolvere. Vorrei arrivare al livello 20. Potenziamoci un pochino, dai. Che posso fare di più? Potrei fare il sangue oppure il corpo. Energia serve. Energia. E adesso non posso fare niente, no, vai. Ci evolviamo. Ritratto del santo addolorato. Non è morto nessuno, tutto bene, grave, tutto bene. Tengo tutto io. Anche a me servirebbe per raffreddore qua. Qua grave. Ah vabbè, qua un macello. Sicuramente questi due saranno diventati, cioè come dire, vampiri. Tipo come è successo per il caso di Lotti. Shang Shun. Lotti, dove minchia sta Lotti? Lotti è questa qua, che l'ho uccisa ieri. Che spavento mi ha fatto prendere sta cessa. Scesa. Livello fascinazione 3. Bene. Topolini sono qua, devo ammazzarlo. Mi sorprendi allora.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked alright. Eccoli bastardi. In pratica se qua vado a dormire questi qua tornano. Beh va. Allora è guerra qua. Adesso ho più energia, posso ammazzare più gente. In due l'ho preso io. Mamma mia. Scordiamo. Calma. Calmati, calmati. Stai calmo. Stai calmo, frate. Beh, dove avevo fatto là? Andiamo. Mica corro addosso, però ci andiamo. I soliti scellini che non fanno mai male. Watch Apple Street. Sto tornando nella morte. Perché qua come mai è successo? Qua tutta la città è morta. Questo è più nudo. Giusto è nudo. Parte per un grilletto. Buono, buono, buono. Sicuro mi sembra un'auto. Potenzio l'arma. Sgurdoloso. Qua hanno mangiato, giustamente.
Jonathan.
What was that?
Oh, attenzione. Oh. Qua non vedo niente. Qui non sento niente, nessuno vedo, non c'è niente di sangue. Ah là, sta l'ombra, ho visto.
I won't let you escape.
Va bene, seguiamo da muro, facciamo da muro. Dove cazzo sta? Wow.
You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Jonathan.
They've all been butchered.
Tutti massacrati. Per me sento puzza di boss fight, perché mi stanno troppe cose. Vedi quanti proiettili mi sta dando. Anche se sono pieno già. Stiamo nel cosiddetto cimitero. Wow.
I can still sense a presence.
Appunto, percepisco la presenza pure io. Una brutta presenza. Oh. Puttana. Puttana. Figlio di putti. Figlio di putti. Che è qua? Oh, scrolla. Topolino.
This is despicable.
Lo so che è spregevole, però. Nel nome del Signore, qualcuno mi aiuti. Joseph Larabi. Adesso andrò di qua.
Come to me.
Senti, zia. Ma me ne scappo qua. Perché ci sono tombe, che cavolo, che circo. Pietra tombale di Clay Cox. Ma Clay Cox Clay Cox. già sentito questo nome, ma non so dove. Clay Cox. Ah, eccolo Clay Cox. Quello che avevo ammazzato io. GG. Siamo qua. Che ho ammazzato sempre io. Albert Palmer. Eccoci, sono un bot. Albert Palmer. Il figlio di Cuso che ho ammazzato. E qua? Di Benjamin Palmer. Padre e figlio. Padre, figlio, spirito. Come? Wow. Non mica ha fatto arrivare fino a qua. Siamo con il padre, figlio, spirito. Siamo con il padre, figlio, spirito. Vediamo le tombe qua, sono molto interessanti, eh. Corcorantipez. Dovrebbe essere il dottore, penso. Wet. Il dottore che ho ammazzato io. Vabbè, era un pezzo di merda. L'ho dovuto ammazzare, giustamente. Harry Peterson. Harry Peterson non mi ricordo esattamente chi è. Harvey Thomas. Harry Peterson. Eccolo qua, questo. Il figlio di Benjamin. Il figlio di Joe Peterson, che lì sicuramente sarà diventato un mostro. E qui Richard Gallatin Nicktrot. Carmelia. Pizza era giovane però. Io 9 anni avevo. Poverino. Poverella. Qui Lorella. Cadogan Bates. Mason Swanberg. Cazzo è qua? Oh, Scellini. Scellini. Beh, che tira. Andiamo. Sento rumori molto strani. Che ore sono? 4. Sento un cuore battere. Sento un cuore battere.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
God help! Please help me!
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan is no demon. He's just a loving son, returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, it has been you all along.
Cosa? La sorella.
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
Oh merda. Oh merda. Oh mio Dio. Non ci credo, la sorella.
Why did you lure me here?
I'm gathering the family. For a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother? Say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
Mary, let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Right then. Speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband killed in France. My child carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
It was the hunger. You know it now as well.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again. As you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I had taken your life before I realized it was you. I tried to kill myself.
But you failed in your attempt. We cannot die, can we? We are a plague. I've watched you, Jonathan. You pull the strings and sever them.
I've done what I had to do. I did not choose this fate. But I will have my answers.
Ugh. There are no answers, Doctor. There's nothing left but pain and lies and treachery.
Mary, wait!
Time to go, Mother. Give my regards to my son.
No! No!
This is what I do to those I cherish. Can you imagine what I've in mind for you?
I'll destroy you!
Finally, we hear the truth. Dr. Reed, admit it. You're a monster who takes joy in killing, who relishes the chase, the secrecy of it all.
I'm still a scientist. I shall find a cure for this madness.
You lie to yourself. Confess your sins.
Over the slaughtered corpse of our mother!
Are those tears, brother dear? Your heart still bleeds with emotion. My dead heart has dried.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad? I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing voices, one in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my head.
I cannot let you kill again, Mary.
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
Boss fight. Calma, calma gente. Calma, calma gente. Ok. Su 76 arriva. Merda, 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 merda.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Schiva pure.
Kinslayer! Rest in peace, monster. Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. You've burned away that king's mind. You're a monster. Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Oh, semua Jonathan, Jonathan.
Assassin! What have you done? You left me to rot in this grave. Come to me, Jonathan. I'll make you kneel like a dog, just as you did to Sean Hampton. Abomination. What have you done?
Bella forte, eh? Ha schivato. Forza di me, pezzo di me.
Rest in peace, monster.
Dai che ha poco di vita. E vai, è morta.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Mi sto muovendo io. Se non sta fermo. Non fa niente, ok, mi muovo e basta, vai. La porto nella tomba. Ave Mary. La storia però non è ancora finita. L'histoire encore, elle n'est pas finie. Tre ore di caricamento adesso.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Wow. Capitolo 4. Incontra Lady Ashbury nel West End. Ok. Caro dottor Reed, spero che queste lettere siano ricevuto. Ok, va bene.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Ho bisogno di acqua ma non so come dare acqua. Quindi beh, vabbè. Ma questo posso potenziare qualcosa. Ci manca questo. Questo non posso perché ci manca un succio di ipocrita. Allora. Quando potenziarmelo mi serve la parte per l'impugnatura e questo. Ok. Vado un attimo a prenderlo. Andiamo da quello lì. Facciamo tutto, ma adesso devo andare da quello lì che ci vende la roba. Dov'è? Dov'è? Mica è morto. No, c'è. Che cazzo sta? Ah, eccolo.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Posso anche affascinare, ma non lo faccio.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. I really...
Ok, parte per l'impugnatura buona. No, aspetta, cos'era? Aspetta, bro, aspetta. Mi dimentico sempre. Parte per una impugnatura buona. Ok. Un'impugnatura buona.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening. Wise choice.
Parte per un griglietto buono, parte un griglietto normale, guarda normale. Tipo ci vedi Milton. Ah, ecco, parte per te buono, ok. Ci basta. Compriamo ora questo, vai, vai.
Good evening, Milton.
Good.
Così mi cambio pure la... Oh,
Good.
cazzo. Ah, così. Questo me lo tolgo. Dov'è la pistola di Milton? Vai. Ciccio. Dettagli. La posso potenziare. Ci manca... What the fuck? Fice di Milton ce l'ho. È già il 2 però. Perché non posso? Ah. Ok, sto un po' impazzendo, signore. Bene. Bene, adesso posso potenziare questo. Bene, bene. Facciamo questa cosa un po'.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan. How are you tonight?
Haven't you heard? Dr. Tippett is dead.
Yes, I know about Corcoran's death. I'm sure Dr. Swansea will provide a solution.
Dr. Swansea has asked me to replace him. Dr. Tippett, I mean. Since he considers I was already doing his job. Dr. Tippett's job. But without the official title, of course. Sorry. All of this is so sudden.
How are you dealing with your new...
Yes, you can.
I'm not...
I'm fed up of...
You...
Ah, già ho sentito questo.
Would you like to talk about the death of Dr. Tippett?
Please. Call it a murder. A murder inside the walls of this hospital. And no one seems to care about it.
I don't sense sadness in your voice, Miss Brannigan. So what is it?
Oh, I didn't even get to pay my respects. His only son came when I was sleeping. Then he was gone. The ceremony is in Birmingham.
No one will mind if you attend the funeral. I know Dr. Tippett meant a lot to you.
Mourning is a luxury I can't afford. I'm sure Corcoran would have understood. The practice meant everything to him.
Ho già fatto questo.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Adesso posso aprire qua. Ah, Dottor Tippett. Voglio vedere cosa qua. Ah, in 3.
It's locked.
What? Ne serve un altro? Oh merda. Merda. Che succede là sotto?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Ma andiamo a vedere.
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye. I was conducting research.
Of course, of course. Worry not,
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Tell me more about the violence.
Jeffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Pre-Wen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion. And with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Why have you never entered the lady's house?
You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Thank you, Edgar. We shall speak again later.
Interessante. Però c'è un problema che io sento qua rumore di un infetto. Non so se lo io, appunto, vedi ancora esatto.
I cannot enter.
Passo la notte qua, ma se mi avvolvo un attimo. Vorrei curare un po' di gente. Sinceramente. Poi migliorerò un po' il quartiere, no? Anemia. Vai, curiamo lui.
Good evening, Dr. Ackroyd.
If you say so.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Si è fatto un po' di risate, ci sto aiutando.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Qui c'è l'anemia e mi sa quanto copia anemia per lui.
It's locked.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to...
Sì, che posso.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana. Good evening.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Ciao Manuel. Ok. Che bel trofeo.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Manuel Ianni, quello di Clash of Clans. Il mio capo torna di.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
I have a lot to do, Dr. Reed. If there's something you need, ask. Otherwise, I must get back to work.
La medicina me lo dà.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed.
I tried to treat. Sì, è tutto fatto.
Goodbye, nurse.
Tu hai la sepsi. Cazzo Matteo hai sepsi? La Pepsi.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doc.
Tengo io questo. Fortissimo sono.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone.
Tieni.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. In fact,
Non mi ammalo perché sono un vampiro, giustamente.
Goodbye, Milton.
Sparazione. Anemia, stanchezza. Madonna questo qua. Oh. Tutte le robe sto dando, non si cura mai. Tutte le robe sto dando a questo. Stanchezza, anemia. Mamma santa.
It's locked.
Perché non posso entrare?
I cannot enter.
Ok. Che cazzo succede?
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No. I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Non stai ok perché ti devo dare la medicina, puto coglione.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening.
Qualcun altro? Quando finisco la live? La finisco verso le 5:20, 5:10, perché devo vedere una partita di calcio, quindi che inizia alle 6, quindi vedo un po' di pre-partita, poi vedo la partita verso le 5:20, 5:10. Ok, nessuno vuole più qualcosa, no. Me ne posso andare. Vediamo se c'è qualche missione per cittadino. Arturo Strickland. E Arturo Strickland dovrebbe essere il dottore qua. No, Ackroyd. Ok, Arturo Strickland.
Good evening. I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite.
Opium.
It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create... a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if...
Per chi non lo sa, io posso far dire la verità alla gente, tipo questo che sto facendo adesso.
They can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague. But only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
Don't you think we have enough work already? Perhaps now is not the best time to be chasing shadows.
Chasing shadows, really? It's funny those words coming from the only doctor here who has spent more time outside this hospital than in.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
I'm so tired. The relationship never ends.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
Per me devo denunciarlo. O denunzio. Denunzio. Vado denunzio. Dove è Ackroyd? Ackroyd. Dove è Ackroyd? Oh, ecco.
Good evening, Dr. Ackroyd.
If you say so.
I know that you're a busy man, but I could use your help and advice.
The great Dr. Reed honors me with a request. What is it exactly?
Dr. Strickland devised an experimental drug for the Spanish flu that he asked me to manufacture.
You know what I think of fringe medical experimentation?
That's exactly why I want you to keep the result, Doctor. I made sure it won't harm anyone, but I'd like you to take care of it.
I see. Put it in my cabinet. I'll give you the key. I'll make sure no one uses this medication by mistake.
I'll do that. Thank you for your help, Dr. Ackroyd.
Thank you for your trust on the matter, Dr. Reed.
Sto gioco è un gioco di vampiri. Cioè è un gioco di vampiri, sì, in cui devo in pratica risolvere le questioni della gente, posso fightare con la gente, ammazzo gente. Mi hanno trasformato, cioè hanno trasformato a sto tizio qua, Jonathan, questo qua a sinistra. Devo trovare il colpevole di chi qui lo ha trasformato in vampiro e niente, un bel gioco per me. Ti va a vedere la live di ieri, capisci un po' di più.
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later. Now that Dr. Ackroyd has been warned, he should make good use of this formula.
Ok, andiamo a vedere sta missione qua. Di qua? No, al contrario, di qua. Codice obiettivo sbagliato, ma non lo so. E lascio stare. Faccio sta missione e chiudo la live. Allora, di qua, bla bla. Qua. Ok, facciamo questo.
Not a good place. It ain't you! Kill it!
Ti lascio vedere una cosa. Il grodolino cattivissimo. Questa era la mossa speciale, le altre mosse sono pure più belle, mi sa. No, più bella questa, però anche le altre sono belle, dai, merda. Ecco.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Sì. Questo fa veramente paura. E ciao mano, alla prossima.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
E vabbè. bestemmio aprendo. Va bene, ammazzo allora. T'ammazzo, t'ammazzo. Infatti l'ha detto quella che non è tutti bravi. Questa è la via di Ashbury. C'è un altro in live, cioè parla, cioè da un botto di tempo che sei live, non chatta un po'. Pizza. Fatti sentire vivo.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Sì. Tre ore di caricamento.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea?
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the Guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
I have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No. You will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Mamma mia, quante cose ho scoperto qua. Beh, la cosa più bella è che penso che loro si amino. Boh, non lo so. Penso che però adesso chiudo la live. Perché adesso devo vedere il pre-partita. Quindi mo vediamo cosa esce e chiudo la live. Veramente. Ok. Vediamo dov'è questo ruba. Ma è vicino. Vabbè. Bella ragazzi, ci vedremo alla prossima live. Penso che la farò stasera. Non mancate. Tanto domani è domenica, quindi sì, è domenica. Non sto perdendo i giorni, no? Sì, domani è domenica. Spero che questo video vi sia piaciuto. Questa live, no, questa live vi sia piaciuta. Lasciate like, condividete questa live perché è molto interessante, un gioco molto interessante. Bene, ci vediamo alla prossima. Bella.